It's unfair.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey guys, so without giving away any spoilers of any kind, let's just get right into today's video for the question. How did Darth Maul survive? Well, in the Phantom Menace, we see Darth Maul fight Obi-Wan, leading to his untimely demise down the shaft. As many of us thought, he was dead, but in fact he actually survived and comes back in the Clone Wars TV show and again in Rebels. For those who haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, so let's just get to the question. What happened to him and his lightsaber? The answer is very simple for anyone who doesn't know. After getting cut in half, he fell to the core of the shaft, and along with him, his severed lightsaber. Even the Jedi and Palpatine thought he was finally dead. However, through his hatred and will to survive, to get his revenge on Obi-Wan, Maul used the Force to grab an air vent as he was tumbling down the reactor shaft. Now, I'm going to read a passage for you from one of the novels, but before I get to that, I just want to briefly explain some things. Despite his severity of his injury, he made it to Lothal Minor by means of a garbage disposal ship on Naboo. Now, when he was basically doing this, he was using the dark side to an immense degree, the same way we saw Anakin use the dark side when he was cut into pieces by Obi-Wan, and then caught on fire. Only through the dark side can you achieve abilities that are unnatural in the Force. So here's the passage from the Clone Wars Sith Hunter's book. As his remains tumbled down the generator shaft, he kept his eyes open and fought to remain conscious. But then, his head struck the shaft's wall, and everything went dark. No. His mind screamed. Despite everything he had learned about death and duty from his master, Maul knew he was not yet ready to die. Not after so many years of training, and with so much more to accomplish. Not so long as he still had so much hatred within him.
Can't die.
He fell past an oval shadow, and then a similar shadow raced by, along with a whooshing sound. Maul hoped that there was at least one more vent below, that it would be large enough to accommodate his diminished body. He extended his arms, and his left hand's fingertips suddenly burned with friction as they brushed against the cylindrical wall.
Must live.
Hoping, wishing, praying for one more air vent.
Must kill Obi-Wan.
He reached out with the Force, and grabbed an air vent. He went down the reactor shaft and landed in water. The Sith Lord was then dumped into a container, which was taken to Lothal Minor. As he lay submerged, he fell into unconsciousness, cursing Kenobi. Now, in the old comics, Maul gets thrown into a pile of sludge, just as mentioned, and is transported to Lothal Minor on a mission to recover his limbs through robotic means or to find new equipment. During this time, he put his lightsaber in storage as well. Over the course of the next 12 years, Maul became obsessed with revenge against Obi-Wan, and went literally insane. Now, in the Clone Wars TV show, Maul was reunited with his brother Savage Opress, who was sent on a quest by Mother Talzin of the Night Sisters to find Maul. Still, at this point, Maul was absolutely mental, like a raging bull, just absolutely insane. The brothers eventually fought violently until Savage was able to convince Maul that he wasn't an enemy, and to come to Dathomir with him, back home. But not before collecting Maul's stored lightsaber from his dark and depressing cave before going to their home world. Once there, Mother Talzin performed magic on him and grew him new robotic legs, which he eventually changed later on to more human-looking ones, but still very much robotic from the waist down. So that's the story of how Darth Maul survived. If you guys want spoilers, I will get to that in another video, but this one is just pretty much for everyone who wants to know how he survived. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I will be having a live Q&A tomorrow for all of those who have donated for the Vader fan film and have any questions that you want answered in real time. I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you always.